Hi, I'm back with a newer and fresher build for you to not first time in your ranked games. But before I start, I should probably explain why it's taking me so long to make a new video. Well, you see, as my classes start up again, so I've been really busy thinking of reasons on why I shouldn't take the good old Reddit advice of drinking bleach. So I gathered up what little money I had left to go get some. Yet that $1.99 for 0.95 liter grade value shit tasted like fucking water. So I'm here wallowing depression, making another video on one of my least favorite games that I feel obligated to play since I've sunk so much time and money into it. I know I've already gone over Jhin's abilities in this video, but that's Jungle Jhin, and this is Critless attack damage 30-minute contingency assassin Jhin. Starting with Q, your main trading and wave clearing tool, also the ability that you max first, as by mid to late game, this ability becomes your auto attack since it deals more damage, has a 1.3 second cooldown, and most importantly, it does not crit. Jhin W is also your main trading and wave clearing tool, auto versatile and great for Jungle Jhin. It will be the last ability that you max as Critless ADC assassin Jhin, but do put a second point into it at level 7 for the root duration to last 0.25 seconds longer, so it guarantees your E damage. Jhin E is still your main trading and wave clearing tool, maxes ability second, so when you get 3 items, this ability will be on a 7-second cooldown, allowing you to completely forgo Farsight and instead becoming a true assassin by taking Sweeper. Jhin R is again your main trading and wave clearing tool. Once you have your first 2 items, whip out your comically oversized gun whenever your W roots someone, as your R cooldown should be more or less 50 seconds. As the combo goes, W, pew, 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 allowing you to assassinate someone from 2 screens away, just as God intended. So whenever someone steps on your E, all you gotta do is W, pew, 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 and watch as they vanish. Jhin passive, now that is just used for farming and giving you an extra fuck ton of AD due to Riot's inability to code for shit. Now, under no circumstances should you be actively trying to auto attack the enemy with the 4th shot for the following 2 reasons. First, no one is stupid enough to let you get that shot off for free. Second, this is Critless ADC assassin Jhin, so the 4th shot does not deal as much damage as Meta Slave Jhin. Now, for runes, take Summon Airy. Due to the combo WRRRRRW's ability to trigger Airy 2 to 3 times, which deals more damage than Dark Harvest, and unlike Dark Harvest, you can also shield your completely failure of a support with your summoner spell Heal. Then take Nimbus Cloak, as Nimbus Cloak tacks on a free ghost, making the value of that bottle of great value bleach look like a fucking joke. Take Transcendence for cooldown reduction, and Scorch because it's broken on Jhin, since Scorch is up every single time you toss out a Q. For secondaries, take free Yeezys and Biscuits. As for summoners, halt the urge of taking clans, even if the enemy has 683 completely unique and different ways of pinning you down, as you're giving up way too much utility by not using your Airy to shield your allies. And of course, F stands for Flash. For items, start the game with Doran's Ring, as it actually gives more damage than Doran's Blade or Longsword, but under no circumstances should you be trading autos with the enemy ADC. Instead, as an artist, you should be thinking outside the box on how to bounce your Q and land your W without taking any damage in return. Side note, you won't ever run out of mana spamming abilities on the enemy ADC due to D-Ring's passive and Biscuits, but just don't waste your precious damage on the enemy support, as they will trade back or just engage onto you. On your first back, pick up a Serrated Dirk, because it provides way too much damage for 1100 gold, but if you can't get a lead and a 4 Serrated Dirk on your first back, you're probably gonna be pissing away any agents you might have had anyway, so get tier and as many longswords as humanly possible, and wait for your 2+ item power spike of Muramana, Duskblade, and Lucidity Boots. Now, don't let those Duskblade Jhin one-shot videos fool you, as Duskblade Jhin is so unbelievably shit that the act of considering the item should be a bannable offense. So don't bother upgrading Serrated Dirk until Manamune has transformed into Muramana, and if you find yourself with extra gold to spend, pick up Lucidity Boots so you can stack Manamune faster, then top off your build with Ravenous Hydra, Maul, and Seretta's Grudge. Don't even consider any other builds, as this is the only correct way of building Assassin Jhin. Now Jhin, just like all other ADCs, needs to rotate to mid after laning phase, yet he's an assassin, thus you'll want to shove out the wave as fast as possible so you can farm jungle camps and trap up the plays with your E. But if you're forced to stay in the side lane because your brainlet mid won't rotate, do not worry, as you're perfectly able to stay in the side lane as long as you've been listening to Jhin's voice lines and planting traps all over the jungle and in the lane that you're splitting in, allowing you to send them straight to hell. No heaven, no funeral. Then stalling the rest of them with your obnoxious traps and 5-second cooldown Ws. But if they don't claps on you, your passive will be able to drop towers faster than school did to my upload schedule. Or if your sweeper's up and they send a tank to deal with you, then find an angle where you can double the enemy carry when they take some random ass damage, allowing you to root them. Then again, pew 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 pew, sending their ass straight to fucking hell. Now, at the start of the video, I talked about my version of Jungle Jhin, which delivers superior psychological damage than any other Jungle Jhin, and you can check it out for yourself.